Hi everybody, welcome to this edition of Iredell Statesville Schools Ed Talk. Our guest today is Tony Lellie, a teacher at CCTL, which is one of our early college programs. Hi Tony, welcome to the show.
Mr. Johnson, thanks for having me.
Tony is one of our premier teachers in our school district, and I don't say that lightly. We have 1,400 teachers in our school system, but Tony has a reputation as being one of our truly innovative teachers and has developed quite a reputation there at the early college. And Tony, I know that your heart and soul goes into your work. You're a big believer in the early college concept.
Yes, sir.
And I believe one of your daughters went through the program there.
Both of them, actually.
Okay.
Both of them did.
What's the average person out here in the community, when they hear early college, what should they know is different about the early college?
Well, we are located on Mitchell. So the kids can take the high school classes and the college courses. They get dual credit for a lot of the courses. So it helps them to accelerate on a college level.
Mm-hmm. Now, when I talk to folks, I kind of describe it like this. I tell them that children are really making a 5-year commitment to high school. And if they're successful at the end of that 5 years, they walk out the door with a high school diploma and an Associate of Arts degree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have, that's very attractive from an acceleration standpoint as far as education goes. A lot of kids want to get out earlier, but also it's a financial benefit for the parents.
Right. And I know you guys have 100% graduation rate.
That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, that is absolutely. There's only a handful of schools in all of North Carolina that can say that. And I have been up there and watched you guys interact with your children. And I would say one of the reasons you have 100% graduation rate is the relationships that you have with your children.
Absolutely. And you know, I've never been around a group of teachers. Number one, the teachers love being there. And when the teachers love the place that they work, it's a big benefit to the students. And they have the opportunity, because of the smaller classes, to really invest themselves in individual students. And you know, it goes without saying, Terry Hutchins, our principal, you know, she really brings it all together, and she's got a very unique skill set that really helps that whole system work.
Well, we're very proud of the work you guys do there, and want to see that program continue to grow. And you're truly a jewel in the crown of our school system. And I
appreciate that.
I really mean that.
I think we feel like it too.
Yeah.
I think we really do.
Well, I know that digital communication is one of the courses that you teach there at the college, and you and your students have produced some videos that people have seen around the community, and you guys a lot of times don't get a lot of credit for the work that you do, but I know you've done work for the local United Way.
Yes, sir.
You've produced videos for the school system.
Yes, sir.
You are the face behind this program. Tell us a little bit about the work that you do with your students in digital communication.
Well, that's actually digital media, but it's sort of been changing with the different curriculums as the curriculums evolve. But a lot of the students, you know, there's able to really reach into the community in so many different ways. You mentioned the United Way. We've been doing that video for, oh gosh, the program started in 2005. I think we've been doing it since 2007, for the most part, except for 1 year, I think. And it allows the students to really, number one, it gives them a vocation that they can explore for when they get out of school, but it helps them to really contribute to the community. The United Way is a really good example, but we've also done things for Habitat for Humanity and various churches. And I have, there's a project that the students do where I've got a very good relationship with the local chambers of commerce. Mm-hmm. And where I'm able to get people to volunteer to come into the classroom and actually work with my students. It's where the grant that I received, which you probably be getting to, but that really helps the students on a broader base to get community or to get public community service hours and actually work on their media skills, the stuff that they've learned in my class. It kind of gives them answers that question, why do I need to learn this? And it's a kind of unique situation where I teach all the students their freshman year. Excuse me. So the freshmen will have me all year, and really the idea is teach them the media tools. It fulfills our technology as part of our name, CCTL. It fulfills that part, and the students learn technology tools that they can actually use in their other classes. So I think it's very useful in the school, and I feel like I'm a really important part of that, because the kids show their projects when we have our full house, our general assemblies, and I have a piece in that, and it's really quite rewarding.
Well, I know it is, and it shows. You're very enthusiastic about your work.
Yes, sir.
And let's talk about that grant that you just won.
That was really a very humbling experience. I submitted a Bright Ideas grant for EnergyUnited, and I was actually able to sit with the CEO of EnergyUnited when we had our luncheon, and I was able to share the program with him and actually invite some of his staff to come and work in it. And they chose my grant as their like kind of a grant of the year thing, where they select 24 teachers out of all of the electricity cooperatives in the state. Right. And we went down to UNC Chapel Hill and we saw a game. UNC, we saw them beat up NC State. Yeah. And it was very nice. It was a luncheon before, and it was quite humbling, but it was really a really nice experience.
Now, with the grant funds that you'll be receiving, what work will take place at your school?
Well, what I'm trying to do is expand the capabilities of our design teams when we do this grant project. So I bought a GoPro system with all the bells and whistles and all the all the things that allow you to strap it on and so forth. So when a business client comes in, if students have an idea of producing a commercial form, and if the GoPro actually allows us a little bit more capability to assist them. And we do a lot of work for nonprofits, a lot of them that really don't have access to some of this equipment. So, I'm trying to eventually broaden the scope of that so that we can, it becomes more of an asset to the community as well as an asset to the students.
Yes. And this is a career pathway that is really bright for students. I mean, digital communication, there's a lot of careers out there for kids that are interested in this.
Yes, sir. And this is actually one of them. I've got one student that's back here behind the cameras, and he's been a big part of actually helping to produce this show. And it allows them to explore nowadays this area of media communication is exploding, as you know. Right. So it helps the kids actually get their feet wet in doing different kinds of projects and actually see how they work from the ground up, from conception of the idea, conception all the way to the finished product.
Absolutely. Well, the early college pathway seems to be a pathway that has sparked a lot of interest in our community. Both of our early colleges are doing really well, and we're very proud of what you guys are doing up there. Congratulations on your grant.
Appreciate it. I appreciate that.
And we look forward to seeing some of the work that you and your students will continue to produce in the future.
Well, thank you. I look forward to the same.
Well, guys, thanks for watching today. This is just one more example of some of the truly innovative programs in our school system, and a great teacher that represents all of our teachers in the district. If you would like to have more information about our early college programs, visit our website. And our principals would love to set up tours and take folks on visits at our early college programs. Thanks for watching.